Hello everybody and welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to take a closer look at the game called SWORDCRAFTERS. May the best blade win. It is essentially a game where you are crafting your blade, literally putting the gems, and you will have like this 3D sword which will look super awesome. I'll show you at the end of the video. So let's get down to the table and let me show you what's in this box. Okay, so let's quickly go through this game and let me just get rid of the sleeve first. Okay, so what do we have in this little box? First of all, what we have at the top here is a track marker where you will be tracking your score tracker, where you will be tracking your score at the end of the game. Who has crafted the best sword is the winner of the game. And then we have two sheets of rules. First rule book is just for the main gameplay, how you play the game and everything, how is everything set up depending on the number of players, stuff like that. And this one is for all the extra content and different expansions that you can add in a game, different modules to make your game a little bit more different than others. So yeah, and then as you can see, everything is crammed up with components. So each player will be building a sword in this game, and the sword is built in a way. Let me just move all these things around. Now this is super hard to get back in, but yeah. So you get your hilt, and is this called hilt? I'm not sure how to pronounce what is this called. And then you, for example, get to be the green player. So you will put, no, I think this is called a hilt. It doesn't matter. So yeah, you put this like so, and your sword is ready to be crafted. And then you will be drawing these through I split you choose mechanic, and as you draw them you will be building them like so, and at the end of the game who has the best sword with different gems depending what what are the requirements of the game, because there are some modules, different stuff like that, that is the winner. Now I'm just randomly putting it like so just to show you how it looks. By the end I will just skip quickly and show you how it looks like fully assembled, like almost fully assembled, and you'll see it looks super awesome. So yeah, you get a bunch of these tiles and you will use these throughout the game. You will set them in a grid and then separate them. Each player will do one cut and separate in different groups, and then each player will get one of these groups and make sword out of it, and at the end who has the best sword is the winner. As you can see, there's lots of these. I think this game goes up to 5 players if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, there are also different modules that come with this version of the game. And so you have this module that will bring you at the end of the game, if you can put this on top, and it will give you like 5 victory points for each. If you have like 3 or 1, I'm not really sure right now, but overall you can put them at the end and they will give you some extra points if you want that way. And then we have a bunch of these tiles that you will include in a game, and it will give you some, if you collect these throughout the game, and if you collect enough of one color or different things, they will give you different stuff. So we have also these cards over here. This is also a add-on to the game. So let me just quickly take them out. There are more than a few cards here. So you have this addition over here, where you basically, if you have 2 red gems in your sword, you can kill this monster for 2 victory points, or this one for 5 victory points, but you have to have orange, red, and orange in this orientation, red, orange, or orange, red, but they have to be like this. They cannot be red, orange, red, then you cannot kill it. So you can collect these throughout the games that will bring you points. Also, there will be some end game combinations that you can have. If you have the most yellow and green gems in your sword, you will get points, and these are all double-sided, so variability of this game is like super awesome. And then you have these are used in a solo mode. If you play solo mode, you can use these. And yeah, you get the first player token is a really cool wooden anvil, and these are just to track your points and to know who's the blue player, who's the red player. Just a regular cardboard tokens, nothing much. So yeah, that is basically that's everything that comes in a box of sword crafters. And at the end of the game, if you're, depending if you're a good or bad sword crafter, you will probably have a sword that is resembling something like this. And if you are playing with these things, you will have these at the end of the game stuck like so and get points that way. Maybe now, as you can see, they can sometimes go really hard, so there might be some wear and tear after some time, so be aware of that. But yeah, you will have a sword that looks like this, which is like super awesome. You really want to club somebody with it, right? Okay, so that was Sword Crafters, and I forgot to mention in my intro, this is a expanded edition, which means you get some extra modules to incorporate in a game if you wish. So yeah, the game comes with this sleeve, which I really don't like sleeves in games, so I'll probably just throw it away or keep it maybe as nice decoration for my back wall or something like that, like frame it or something. And this white box looks sleek and sexy. So yeah, Sword Crafters. Now, I was really caught by surprise by this game. I didn't really think I will like it that much, but this game is super awesome. It's super easy to play, to learn, to teach anybody to play. It is essentially I split you choose mechanic, where you have this big chunk, depending how much players you are playing. You have this 5x5 grid or 4x4 grid, as I said, depending on how many players is playing the game. And then you have to split it in different groups, and each of the players will take one group of these items and literally craft your sword, as you saw those, how they connect and everything. So yeah, and you connect your sword, and I don't know, it looks super awesome. At the end of the game, you have your sword in your hand, and you really want to hammer somebody with it on the head or something like that. But as they tell you in the rules, that swords are not for fighting or anything, they're just decorative. Overall, the extra modules that come with this game make the game much better than it was just the base game. Now, I never played the base game as itself. I got this expanded edition from the start, so but I see the difference, and I think that I would not really like that much the base game, but those modules really bring some new stuff that you can work toward, to some new goals, some new things that you can look at, kill different monsters, stuff like that. Overall, I really like this one. It's super easy to learn. It's basically a filler. It says here 30 minutes. That's probably correct. We played 4 players, I think 25 minutes or so. And now, there might be some wear and tear on components, but in these days when you are playing so much different games all the time, the games don't come that much to the table. So yeah, this will probably last you a pretty hefty time. But overall, I think it is super cool game. I think you should definitely check this one out. And if I would have to grade her, I would give it, let's say, 9 out of 10 gluten-free hams, because hams, like, you know, they have like big bone, and then ham, it kind of resembles a sword in a freaky, if you have freaky mind like I do. So yeah, I give it 9 out of 10 gluten-free hams, because this game is super awesome. Definitely check it out. Until next time. Pozdrav. This video was brought to you by philibertnet.com, the game in all its states.